Lurker, hello, Lurk. Hello, Lurk. What's up? Is it cold up there? Yo, Clay. Yo, Clay. Clay, I was just watching the 1987 Bassmaster Classic, and there's a guy, famous angler, but I can't remember what his name was, but he was from Waco, and I say famous. He wasn't that famous, but he had a recognizable name. Uh, and when I heard it and they said Waco, Texas, I said, I wonder if Clay grew up like idolizing that guy, but you hadn't lived there your whole life, but I wonder if he was still around that area when you got there. Um, Messed up on Hella's B Day. Yo, Nasty Nate. Post office failed Hella for his Omnia mystery box. So you're giving away a box that you don't, in fact, have from Midland. Hello, Bernsey. It wasn't Alton. This was way before Alton. You ever see him riding around though? You ever pull up to the gas station and Alton be there? Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike. Mystery box postponed. Fun. Hopefully the vagrant or the vagrants the natives don't get restless when their Hella giveaway isn't going down. It wasn't a record, Mike, but it was surprisingly fast. Surprisingly fast. I was actually fishing, believe it or not. Uh, Testing a few baits, and I was around a bunch of rocks um, on the bank that I was casting from, and I didn't want to beat up my baits, so or potentially lose one. So I opted for a knockoff um, a knockoff Yozuri Vibe, and I'm or whatever Rattling Vibe, whatever they call them. So I bought them years ago, and they looked pretty good on the website. And then I bought them, and it turns out they were like crappie lipless baits. They were like an eighth ounce or something. They were small. They're probably a quarter, but they're teeny. And so I bought those and never did anything with them. And I've been carrying them around for years, and I finally threw one today because I didn't care if I lost it. I actually caught two. So it's actually like I was pretty impressed with how good it ran. I did catch something. I have photographic. I have photographic evidence. It was a Magnum, but there was a little bit of scattered eelgrass out there, and I guess he was hanging around there. tide was kind of out pretty good, not a ton, but it was not high, not high. But I am on a time crunch because I can't be up here all night tonight because I got to go home and make a pumpkin pie and see the bebés. So yes, I believe it is Hella's birthday month. He will celebrate his birthday for the remainder of the month until we hit 12/1, and then Hella's birthday will be over. He's like those chicks in Austin. We're going out for my birthday dinner. Sweet. Oh, we're going out for my birthday weekend. So I thought you went out for your birthday dinner. We did. It's my birthday weekend. Oh. Birthday brunch. I thought you did birthday dinner. You did, but this is birthday brunch. Oh. Are you coming to my birthday party? Oh. We have more of those too? Yeah. Haven't you celebrated your birthday like 4 times? Yeah, it's my birthday month. 4-5. You sure about that, Clay? Can you trust your source? I wanted to fish today, but the kiddo is too sick. Sounds like my house, Clay. Sounds like my house. So the bean got out of her bed. So I didn't go to sleep last night. Some of y'all were on here chit-chatting with me. So I got home late. I didn't get home till probably midnight. Finally wound down, watched some old Bassmasters, went to sleep at like 1. Like 1:30, the bean walks in the living room. I was sleeping on the couch. And she crawls up on the couch, sleeps with me, which is fun. So at like 4, I was panting, like I couldn't breathe. It was so hot. And so I'm gonna have to pick her up and take her. It's like it's 4 in the morning. She's probably out so hard. I'll just be able to put her in her bed and she'll just like be done. So I pick her up, take her in the bed, and she's like, "Ding." So I don't want to sleep in my bed. I want to sleep with you. And I'm like, no, dude, it's too hot. And she starts going berserk. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want to sleep in my bed. I was like, dude, it's 4 in the morning. Stop. You're going to wake the baby up. You're going to wake mama up. I've been to sleep for maybe 2 hours. And so we had this like standoff. And then she finally went and got in bed with Amy and the baby. And then they came and started pestering me at like 6 o'clock. So I got up and went into my normal bed and slept in there for a couple hours from 6 to like 8. So I think I might have got 4 hours of nice sleep. Slipped to the couch. Nice move. I tried that, but didn't work out so good. I tried, but I got detected. Darius, you didn't take one picture, dude, of those trashy greenfish. Dude, I don't know what's going on with this round of sickness at our house. I think my body is just so used to it. It's just like, you'll be all right. My body said, you can just feel like you always feel. like crap. You won't even know the difference when you get this new virus because in a week, we'll just give you a new one. Flu season. You know, I've had the flu um, twice in my life. The first time I ever got it was the first time I ever got a flu shot, which was in college. When I went to like orientation, they're like, "You want a flu shot? It's free." So, sure, got the flu. Um, but after that, my sister, I think, came to Thanksgiving with the flu one time. Caught it there. Amy's calling. Hello. Hi. It's going good. Talking to the campers. What are you doing? Well, I'm trying to get all these orders packed up, and then I'm going to leave. We can go when I get home, like tonight. I don't know, 5:30. I'm going to try to. Yes. Love you, bye. Mike, great question. And I'll let you in on a little dirty little secret. I tried to make myself like that piece of shit today. Yes, that's right. I have one of those losers tied on. You're not seeing things. That's not a big M. That's a shitty double stamped baby 1 minus that doesn't catch any fish. I don't know. I think it has. Uh, I think they look pretty decent sped up, but as far as the bait's ability to vary a retrieve, uh, I don't think it holds a slow retrieve well. It looks okay on a moderate retrieve. I always feel like I'm trying to catch up to it. Like it's got I don't know what it is about how it dives or what it's doing, but I always like it never bites. Like it always feels like it's like I don't know what it's doing. I just don't like them. Um, they I don't catch fish on them. Uh, so it doesn't really have anything I like about it. The only thing I really like about it is I think they kind of look cool. I do like the way they look. Um, but besides that, the swim is kind of snaky and ugly, which I know fish eat them, but me personally, I don't throw one and look at it and be like, yeah, that's sexy. It just looks, I don't know. I don't like it. Um, I don't like them. And I haven't, I don't know. Like as much as I've thrown one around grass, I've thrown one enough that I have deemed it unnecessary. That the window of opportunity where that would shine is so minuscule to me that it's not worth looking for because I can catch them on other baits. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a certain set of circumstances or whatever that guys that love them look for. But if I have to throw something every time I go for 20 years and still not catch them, like I'm not going to catch them on it. Like I might have a good day on it or something eventually, but like at this point, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like it's been written off. It's been written off. Even though I threw it today, I had it in the box because I bought it at that yard sale, and I was like, you know what? I'm going down there to the grass. I'll take this stupid ass thing. Maybe lightning will strike. Maybe today will be the day where I have the epiphany. Nah. First bait collection was a baby 1-. How about that? Caught them everywhere. I still can't catch them on it. Anywhere, much less everywhere. So, uh, if I wanted to really be a if I really wanted to fall in love with a 1-, what is the what is the number one lake in the country that a guy could go to get paid on a 1-? Gross Savon. Had one good day on a baby 1- in your whole life, hello, and you fished a shit ton. Gull Lake in Minnesota. So here's another question. For those of you, Mike, this would be a great question for you to answer if you have time. Um, what is the best alternative to a 1-? If I took all your shitty 1-, away, I mean your man's 1- away, and said, you can't have these anymore. You have to choose another crankbait to do that. Travis, I didn't bring it up, bro. I didn't bring it up. The Swank and the Hybrid Hunter are not in the same class. Hybrid Hunter? I could see that. The Hybrid Hunter is a little more appealing to me, but they do still have that kind of that same feel when you reel them in. It's like the wiggle throws slack in your line, so you're constantly losing contact with it. I think that's what it is. It's like that the way the head throws, like it throws slack in your line. It's weird. It feels weird. Have you tried the Timber Tiger? I guess nobody throws those things either, except Eric. I don't even think you can get Timber Tigers. Well, Lucky Craft Mini SSR. That's a good one. Yeah, I guess the It's flat, but that might fall into 1- category. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said. Have you tried the Hybrid Hunter Shallow, Mike? Does it still run deeper? For shallow one, like a 1-, a Norman Wake-In. Michael Bradley. How goes it? I'm with you, Bob. Any old Lucky Craft, like you could just guess what the action was and it would be good. Like all their old stuff is awesome. All that old stuff was awesome. Which one on the flat CB? Or the 1-? I had that issue with a 1-. I'd get a damn piece of like one strand of silk would get across the nose of that thing and it wouldn't do jack. Which for a grass bait, I didn't quite understand. The Jimmy Houston Excalibur Shad Jr. Was that? Are you talking about like the shad? Excalibur Jimmy Houston. I was thinking about the swimming image. I think I owned a couple swimming images. Never got brave enough to throw one. The saltwater guys liked them for a while. I don't know. That's a good one, Kyle. Good question. Swimming image is a terrible bait. I thought they had their. I thought the swimming image had its own little cult of guys that like it. Jeremy, have you become one with the hybrid hunter? Bass colored Roomba. Good bait. I think I asked Todd before if he, before the hybrid hunter, if he was throwing a 1-, and I want to say that he was not. Like Todd wasn't catching fish on like a 1- or like some other kind of diving bait like that, and then found a better bait. Like I think for him personally, I think he just stumbled upon the hybrid hunter. Like there was nothing leading up to it. You hate all of them? Dang, Mike's dirty secret. I mean, in all actuality, the spitting image walks like shit because it goes everywhere. It's not it's responsive, but it doesn't do the same thing twice. Like you twitch it, it might go down. You twitch it, it might go to the other side. You twitch it, it might do who knows what. So it does have that going against it, that it has a mind of its own. Um, so, but that thing gets crushed. You mean that clay? They are good. They are surprisingly good. They are surprisingly good. I was actually kind of shocked. What do these have on them? They look like they've got a shitty number. It looks bigger than a 6. It looks like a 5. The back hook kind of looks like a 6 and a 4 on the front, or a 5. Um, so you guys that like the Poppin' Image Junior, does the regular size Poppin' Image even make your top 20 top water baits, or is it trash? Does it need to be thrown in the dumpster with all these swimming images? So we need to send all the big Poppin' Images. Which the only reason I've got those was yes, in the dumpster. The only reason I started throwing those was because of Manson. Talking to him about his old Elite Series days. And throwing that Poppin' Image Junior. And I was like, well, the big one sucked. Why would the little one be good? Turns out, I guess they didn't do the junior any favors for sales because the big ones suck so bad. I don't know. Travis, did you ever get to throw your Dream Pop? And then stare at it with a confused look on your face, going, "What does this thing do? How does this thing work?" Sorry, talking to you. Why does this thing work? Never had a need for another pop art after using a P70. I did see the light after throwing a P70. Like once I threw a P70, I understood why people love P70s. It's big, it's heavy, casts like a bullet, walks great, knocks sometimes, spits, chugs, does it all. See, no, it's the same one. It's my same cup. Amy got that for my birthday or Christmas or something. Because I used to have a raggedy old Arctic, a black Arctic one, and it was pretty busted up. I loved it, but it had seen better days, so she got me a fancy one. Um, Craig Powers. Craig Powers Popar. I know. I think Nasty Nate, if he's around, Nasty Nate is a big. Uh, he's a big fan. I think he used to sell them on Tackle Warehouse, but I don't. I don't think he does that anymore. I don't think he does that anymore. I think you have to just contact him via Facebook. I will say the Dream Pop probably had the best opening weekend of any bait we've ever done. Mike caught the shit out of him on it. Brendan caught a 9 pounder on it. Uh, somebody else caught the shit out of him on it. But like they were all everybody that caught them was like catching good ones. Uh, nobody sent me a picture of like a damn dink. Uh, Craig's been doing small drops on Woodbait Nation. How about that? How about that? Man, it's just getting going here. We just getting fired up down here, Jeremy. It hasn't even got cold yet. He got sick of paying. So whose family's making stuff and who's making the dishes? Uh, my mom's making most of it. Amy wants a pumpkin pie, so I have to make a pumpkin pie. There's a secret ingredient in my pumpkin pie. It's black pepper. I know, odd. But you taste this thing? Travis, it's her. It's like her guilty pleasure. Like when it's fall, she could probably eat. She could probably eat the whole pie tomorrow by herself. But she'll like binge on them and then she'll be done for a while. But it started when she was pregnant. Pumpkin pie is trash. I didn't care for pumpkin pie until I made this one, and it was legit. But I don't. Like I said, I don't want pumpkin pie in March, or I don't want pumpkin pie on the 4th of July. But around Thanksgiving, weather gets a little cooler. Well, pumpkin pie is not so bad. My mom makes a sweet potato casserole that's got like pecans and this like gooey sweet shit on the top of it. I think it smokes a sweet potato pie. It's nasty good. Been bullied into trying it. I don't like pumpkin pie. Oh, you just haven't had mine. Try it. You'll love it. Nope. Still hate it. Chocolate pecan. I don't know that anybody brings one of those to our house. The famous one at our house that my everybody asks for is egg custard. It's like this vanilla eggy pie thing. We call it egg custard, but it's a pie. Not my favorite, but a bunch of the old cloth likes it. I'm out on it. And I try it every year because everybody's like so stoked about eating it. And then I try it and I'm like, you know what? More for y'all. Still don't like it. Still sucks. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna make room in the tank for that. I would rather save it for something else. Oh, pistachio cream pie. South Jersey, tell me some weird shit you're eating tomorrow. I know it's gonna be something odd. Are you making American cheese banana sundaes for everybody? Banana splits, American cheese Parmesan banana splits. What in the Alabama is that? It is. I think it's a Mississippi thing, actually. Come on, South J. You need to put some kind of oddity together to serve your family. And be like, listen, this is my contribution. I only eat French silk pie. All the rest are yuck. I don't even know what French silk pie is. Mincemeat pie? Never heard of it. So you might laugh at this. One of my best friends growing up, his grandmother used to make this stuff called tang pie, not to be confused with poontang pie. He used to just say, "Man, I want some of that tang pie." I'm like, "I bet you do," and we'd always like make jokes about it, but we never saw the tang pie. We just heard about it, and finally, I went and visited him in Mississippi. I was like, "Get your grandmother to make a tang pie." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So she made one, and it was legit. But that was that's probably a southern thing. Does tang pie exist anywhere else in the country, or just Mississippi? Tang pie tastes like the tang drink flavor. That's what it, that's the it's from the ingredients are in using the powders you make the drink out of. Tang, tang pie. It's like orange. It's kind of like a dreamsicle, I guess. Pretty tasty though. Pretty tasty. Sorry, it sounds disgusting. I don't like. I don't like Tang. The drink wasn't bad. I didn't think Tang was that bad. When you finish your spam sandwich, you have your Tang pie for dessert. Precisely. Wash it down with an RC. Have a little Tang pie. Make tomato pie, not a Turkey Day thing. Who knew there was so many kinds of pies? Kyle, I can go ahead and tell you, bro. Dukes. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows Dukes. I've heard of tomato pie. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard of it. Check this out. Bull Brim Bullshad 4x4. Don't see that every day. You know what they say, Bobby Balsa? Every piece of tang pie you pass up, it's a piece of tang pie you don't get. That's what they used to tell me. Once you go Dukes, you never go back. It's true. P-Lom's good. I gotta be in the mood for it though. What other? What about somebody used to make hamburger pie, which is basically a casserole, but it was real good. Cheesecake, yeah. I had a piece of cheesecake at where was I? Oh, we were at we took the kids to church because it was like the 100th anniversary of the church my grandmother goes to and I grew up in, and they had like a big feast afterwards, and somebody brought cheesecake. My my nephew got a piece, and he took a bite, and he's like, "Oh, it's cheesecake." I was like, "You don't like cheesecake?" He's like, "No, you want it?" He's like, "Yeah." Yes, I do. Yes, yes, I do. I guess meat pies are technically like a encapsulated thing. It's not really a pie. Like it's not open like a regular pie. It's encapsulated. Cheesecake sucks too. It's funny. Shepherd's pie. I like what's the shepherd's pie is traditionally supposed to be made with lamb, correct? And then it's a uh, what's it called when it's made with beef? It's like a farmer's pie or something. Nobody's ever had bass for Thanksgiving. Where's our Louisiana people? Where's Kyle? Meat pie is a Louisiana thing, isn't it? Frog legs? What's it called? Shepherds. Found the origin of Dorothy Lynch. How about that? Cottage pie. That's what it is. Cottage pie. What is shepherd's pie? It's made with lamb. Cottage pie is made with beef. There you go. Shepherd for the lamb enthusiast. Beef for the cottage enthusiast. I'm a cottage pie guy. Travis, when you found out this new information, did your hat fly off your head with amazement? Brian, that shit is not good, dude. Every time we go to Kansas, we're trying to get the they try and force their Dorothy Lynch on us. Do you have ranch? Yeah, we have Dorothy Lynch. Y'all don't eat ranch? Yeah, it's called Dorothy Lynch. Dorothy Lynch. Was Travis? I think didn't AJ say that it's not popular around him? AJ had something to say about it. I don't remember what it was, but he had some factoids about Nebraska and Dorothy Lynch. Stuffed my Thanksgiving largemouth bass with smallmouth stuffing before baking. Rich, finally. That's what I'm talking about. Smallmouth stuffing. Only 5-pound plusers work for that, right? That was an interesting ride home. Have you a piece of pie when you get home. Bernsey? Turducken, it is weird. I think we found one in our freezer when we cleaned it out, when Amy and I cleaned it out. Burns has been riding home shaking his head going, this guy's an idiot. Yet to make a turducken. Brian, I would recommend buying one before you start stuffing animals inside of other animals. And you went to that level of dedication to make something like that. Maybe Hella will gift you a turducken with your Visor Gang membership. Pass by with a glass of Tang. Doesn't sound so bad, actually. What was that other orange powder you put in drinks? It wasn't Tang. Wasn't there a rival to Tang? Hella is not sending out turduckens to his number one Visor Gang member. Maybe next year. Crush. Is it Crush? No. Crush is a soda. Later, builder dude. Got some meat. Stuff gets weird in the back rooms. I guess that's where turducken came from. Like, dude, let's stick this Cornish hen up a duck's ass, and then stick the duck in a chicken's ass, and then stick a chicken in a turkey's ass. Creepy ass butchers. Is Manson in the room? No, but I did have somebody get on my website from Cairo, Egypt. I thought they were going to send me a message and tell me to get ready to get on the boat. Get ready to make the trip. Maybe it was Tang. I don't know. I have to go to the store and look. Tang's good, dude. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Tang's legit. Do a meet and greet. Everybody come hang out. Feast on a little tang pie. Did you switch meat suits? Yes, I'm actually. This is Manson inside of Painter Dude's avatar. They were just trying to scam me, for sure. I've had somebody on my website recently, a lot from Russia. I don't know who they are, but they've been pretty active on the web page. I'm sure it's some lure person. Typically, how that works, or just a good old scammer, good old fashioned scammer. Kool-Aid. I don't know that orange Kool-Aid can hang with Tang. Black cherry certainly can. But it's hard to put Kool-Aid with all its delicious flavors against one flavor of Tang. Kelso said he wanted to be an astronaut because they got all the Tang they wanted. Putin is probably, dude, how badass would that be? If some like communist dictator ordered baits, bass fishing lures from you. Bobby, I see you. Yours typically says somewhere Sandy, but it could be you. I think this was before you left, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Sunny D. Sunny D was pretty legit. Pretty legit. All right. Let me get out of here. I got to print labels and use my computer. But it was good talking to everybody. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving. And enjoy your time with your people and your families. Eat good. We'll talk to everybody in Kansas. Safe travels, everyone. Adios.